Imagine walking into a bakery and asking for a single slice of delicious cake. Imagine the surly baker, instead of asking you to pay for the slice with a portion of your daily wage, yelling, "Get in the back and bake me 3 cakes." You oblige because you don't deal well with confrontation. I think those skills skipped our generation. After you bake him 3 perfect cakes, imagine the baker rewarding you by cutting a single slice out of one, then cutting that slice in half and handing it to you. Imagine your disappointment at working so hard to receive what? Half of a slice of cake? Imagine the trepidation the next time you walk into a bakery. Imagine how you'd feel dumb for eating cake, which should be an amazing experience. This is what Destiny feels like. Let's talk about loot. The armor and weapons in Destiny are aesthetically dull in a very paint-by-numbers kind of way. Sure, the game looks great, but not distinctly, with visuals that are nearly indistinguishable from the next Tom Cruise or Will Smith sci-fi blockbuster. Statistically, whenever you do get an item that seems quote-unquote good, you have to level it with rare items and experience, aka time, effectively nullifying any excitement you might have otherwise felt. If leveling this stuff didn't basically entail playing more of the same type of content you've already wasted dozens of hours on, this might have been a great way to continue leveling beyond the cap. Sadly, Destiny offers little variation when it comes to its gameplay. Sure, getting headshots for a few hours feels really great when you first get the game, but it gets really tiresome and boring after a while. Veteran Destiny players will probably point to the raids, longer, more complicated levels in the game, as the content that makes the game worth it. After completing the 2 raids, I realized something. Destiny's raids seem great because the rest of the game isn't great. Destiny isn't an outright bad game. It's beautiful enough to cause you to occasionally stare at the sun breaking through the clouds as enemies shoot at you, and I'd be a liar if I said its basic components don't tap into the obsessive parts of our brains that keep us playing MMOs. I just think there are better games to satiate our obsessive needs. Considering how social and mundane Destiny is, it just demands way too much attention. Now, mundane isn't necessarily a bad thing. Mundane allows you to watch a movie or TV show as you also play a game. Mundane is what allows you to hang out with friends over voice chat, or talk with your partner as they surf the web on the couch next to you. But Destiny doesn't really allow for this in any fulfilling way. It makes you miss the worst scenes in the latest Nick Cage movie and annoys the hell out of your partner as your conversation becomes dull. It does all of this without convincing you the game rewards are worth it. It asks for everything and gives very little in return. Kind of like a baby. Destiny is your friend Bungie's child. The kid's alright. When you see photos of the child on your Facebook feed, you're happy to like the post. Then one day you open your front door to collect the newspaper because in this hypothetical fantasy world, people still read newspapers. And sitting on your porch is a basket. Inside of the basket is Destiny. Destiny is crying. Destiny is hungry. Destiny has poo-pooed. Sure. You could pick Destiny up. You could raise Destiny as your own, resenting Destiny and your friend Bungie as you go through the motions of parenting. You'll never love Destiny, though. Deep down inside, you'll always know you love your real kids more. My suggestion? close the door, back away slowly, and hope a pack of wolves kidnaps the kid to raise them as their own.